Mike Moore Media.
In our studios, Jim Burnette, new Executive Director of the Eden Chamber of Commerce. Jim, hey, welcome. How you doing?
Doing well, Mike. Thank you for having me this morning. I really appreciate that.
We know Jim around our community. He's been here for a number of years and a community leader with involvement in so many areas, Rockingham Community College, the YMCA, the hospital. You've been out there in our community doing good things for many years, Jim.
Well, I want to be involved, Mike. We've got such a great community, I think, and when we can go out and work with the folks to improve things and sort of meet their needs, I think it's very, very important. And I've been able to enjoy all those things that I do.
Yeah, great. Well, we appreciate that involvement. Let's talk about your new role with the Eden Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, wow. When I looked at this, I said, this is something that I can do and I can really enjoy doing, as well as hope to make a difference in the community of Eden. We have a great community, and so I just look forward to being able to work with our businesses and to see what their needs are.
Well, the Chamber of Commerce, we have three very good chambers here in the county, and Eden Chamber of Commerce always been a leader in so many areas through the years.
Well, they have, and we've had some good leadership there, and I appreciate that. And matter of fact, I want to also acknowledge Sandra Meadows, who I am following, and she's been a great help to me as well. So we look forward to progressing from where she left off.
Okay, very good. Let's talk, before we get any further along, let's talk about the annual Chamber Dinner, because that's coming up a week from tomorrow. Still get tickets for that?
Absolutely, and I think there are tickets available. They are $40 per person, but we're going to have a great meeting. We have, of course, the awards that we normally present, like the Citizen of the Year, the John Grogan Lifetime Award, awards like that, but the other thing is we're going to have a great meal and dessert. Jared Nykamp is providing the meal. Ingrid's Cupcakes is providing the desserts. But the most important is our keynote speaker, and that's Lee Cockrum, the economic developer for Rockingham County, and she's going to update us on things and tell us what she can and where we can head.
We are so proud of Lee Cockrum. She's a heavy hitter when it comes to so many good things, not only here in Rockingham County, but across the state.
Across the state, absolutely. She is well known, and a matter of fact, in the top business people, leaders for the, like you say, for the state. So it's wonderful. Yeah. And you've got Chef Jared Nykamp at the food, and you've got Ingrid's Cupcakes. This is a winner all the way around. It is. That's why I say we've got a few tickets left, and we're going to have it at the Armory. I think that's the first event they've had there. I'm not sure, but
I believe you're right. And I didn't know a thing about this until it just kind of happened on Facebook. Tell us about that new venue.
Well, I have not been able to. We've been very, very busy. I have not been able to get there yet. I do want to get there and tour the place as well, but I understand it's very, very welcoming and a great place to have this event. So we're real pleased, but I am going to go up there and see it soon. Yeah.
Okay. So tickets still available for the annual Eden Chamber of Commerce dinner, and you can check with the Chamber office to get more information on that. One of the neat things that the Chamber does is the monthly coffees, and you just had a really good one at Holmes Middle School.
We really did. Dr. Bailey there is really doing a fantastic job. When she welcomed us in, we went into the media center, and they've made a tremendous number of renovations within the center itself. She did a little PowerPoint about the school and what was going on there, and I've got a couple of grandsons there as well, so I know a little bit about the school.
Yeah.
And then we went in after we had some of our business members report on some things there. We went into the gym, and they've done some renovations within there as well. Also, we got to hear the band, the chorus, and the cheerleaders. And Mike, I was really impressed with them. The band and chorus, and the cheerleaders, all of them. I remember back when some of the high school bands and choruses weren't that good, but they were fantastic. They really were. I was really impressed.
Well, that was quite a chamber coffee.
It was. It was. It was very well attended. We had Gretchen Shelton Rayford and her husband sort of sponsored it, and along with the school, and so it was very good. We appreciate everyone that turned out, and so we hope to continue that attendance to those and share that information.
Yeah. Okay. Chamber coffees every month. You can find that on the Chamber Facebook page for one place. Now, you had your board retreat yesterday. Tell us about that.
That was fantastic. We have a great board, and I know now all of them. A couple of folks I did not know before that, and I think it's about 18 or 20 members on that board. So I'm not going to try to name them all, but I will say this: it's a very, very supportive board. Not only is it supportive, they have really been helpful to me in taking on this new job. Our past chair, Andrea Fox, has been very supportive. Heather Wakefield has just been fantastic as the incoming chair. And we looked at that retreat things that would benefit our membership. We talked about some events. One of the things that I want to do, and to Sandra Meadows and her credit, she and Holly Dixon set up a program called the Ambassadors Program. With this program, these ambassadors were given 20 to 25 of our members, and they are to meet with them quarterly and just sort of to update them on what's going on. What I want to do with those ambassadors is to keep that meeting with them, but send them out to meet with the businesses. And when they meet with the business owner or the spokesperson for that business, I want them to ask a couple of questions for them. One, what's the best service that the chamber provides for you? And then, what is it that you really need here in Eden to stay in Eden, be successful, and just progress in your business? And I want to take that information back. And I think the larger businesses will have different needs than the smaller businesses, the privately owned shops on Washington Street, Fieldcrest Road, that type of thing. So take those and sort of categorize those and sort them, and then where you have so many repeat requests, then we will look at those and see if we can provide that service, or if we can't provide that service, find them someone that can. And maybe it's Randy Hunt at the RCC Business Center. Maybe it's the City of Eden, and we'll talk to John Mendenhall. Here's what these members would like to have. Can you work with them to provide that? So it's sort of the goals that I've set on working with the businesses. And in the meantime, I want to be out talking to businesses as well.
Sure. Sometimes we hear, well, what will the chamber do for me? And
Exactly.
if I'm a member, why should I join the chamber? This is a direct input feedback to find out why.
Exactly. And I have heard in the past, yes, what does the chamber really do for me? And so that's what I want to ask. What do you want the chamber to do for you? And can we provide that service? So
very good. Okay. So the Ambassadors Program underway with the Eden Chamber of Commerce.
we are going. It is. It started actually back in November of last year, I believe it was. And so I talked with Holly Dixon yesterday, who's sort of heading this up for the chamber, and say, let's set up this meeting, and here's what we want to do. And actually, I had the board members fill out a questionnaire just exactly like that. So have not had a chance to look at those yet, but I'm interested to look at those because we have a good representation of our community, from the hospital, from Nestle Purina, down to MK's and down to Carpino Investments. And so it's a good working group that we have.
Yeah, a good cross section, like
Yes.
you said. And you mentioned Holly. There's a young lady, that entrepreneurial spirit
Yes.
alive and well in her. That's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. She'll update us. I think she's doing some bookkeeping now for Osborne. I believe she told us, and as well as maybe even working part-time as a waitress. So she's into a little bit of everything.
And she's doing some website and Facebook
yes,
things and
yes.
social media things. Yeah, okay. It's good to have a good team behind you, isn't it?
It is not only good, it's necessary. It's important that you have a good team. And like I said, we do have the board that is a good team. Yesterday, I saw a lot of good teamwork in getting things going. So it really makes me feel good in this role that I have to know that I have that team behind me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with your experience and your community involvement and many years with Duke Power, now
Yes.
Duke Energy,
Right.
So you've got that business experience and then your connections with the hospital and the Eden Family YMCA and
Right.
all the things I mentioned earlier. So you've got that broad base there too.
It does. It gives me a very varied background with different viewpoints of our community, and I'm very blessed to have had those opportunities, and that helps me in this job, and it helps me in any role that I feel, but in this job it does especially.
Yeah. Well, we're very fortunate to have you in our community. Thank you for your many years of service in so many different areas, and now as Executive Director of the Eden Chamber of Commerce.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, and like I said, I'm really going to enjoy this job.
We've got a couple of minutes left.
Yep.
Any closing comments you'd like to make, Jim?
Well, I do want to recognize, make sure that everyone understands that we have our member of the month, business of the month, and that is simply the best. And that was part of February to make sure that people were aware that they could go there with their Valentine's Day. And then I want to make sure that folks know we have next month the Divine Nutrition Chamber Coffee, and invite everyone to that.
Okay.
And I guess my main closing comment is we're here at the Chamber to help you as a business. So if we can supply anything, if you want to talk to me, give me a call. We'll set up a meeting. I can come to your place. You can come to mine. Either one. So
yeah. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned Business of the Month, and that's something that the Chamber has been doing for a number of years. And when you mentioned people like Simply the Best,
right,
Flowers and Gifts on Kings Highway, and then you mentioned Divine Nutrition,
right.
Kings Highway,
right.
Same neighborhood out there, and just recognizing those businesses. And I know you were at the Eden City Council meeting last night, recognizing North Star Realty businesses that have been here a long time.
A long time, yes. And I think that's a very, very great thing that the Chamber does, is to recognize those businesses that have been here over the years, and just how important they are to our community.
Sure. Yeah. Some real anchors for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Many, many years ago, I was on the board of the Eden Chamber of Commerce, and I look at it then, I look at it now, and see the growth and the progress and the leadership, and it's just exciting to see where we're going.
I agree with you, Mike. Not because I'm there, but I'm like you. I served on that board years ago as well, and I think we were a functional board, but we were not quite as involved as this board is today. And that is very, very encouraging and helpful. It's very important for our community as well.
The chamber office is open when? What are the hours?
Well, that is one thing. That's a goal that I have, Mike. Right now, we are open 9 to 4 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 2 on Friday. But my goal is to have us open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. And if you want to talk to me any other time, give me a call. I'll come meet you with you. Okay.
You can get to Jim Burnette at the Eden Chamber of Commerce. I'm going from memory, but I think it's 336-623 Eden, E-D-E-N. I believe it's
I think you're correct.
Is that
yes.
3336?
3336,
yeah,
it is,
okay.
yes.
All right. So call Jim Burnette at the Eden Chamber of Commerce if you have any questions, concerns at all. And, of course, you can find the Chamber easily, keep up with upcoming events on Facebook. Eden Chamber of Commerce. I'm glad we had this time together, Jim. We'll look forward to it next time.
Absolutely, Mike. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it greatly.
And thank you for supporting the Eden Chamber of Commerce.